Paul Basolka, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. And today, we're going to look at the 8th question from the Linear Digital SAT Test 1, Module 1, Reading and Writing, which reads, the following text is from Edith Wharton's 1905 novel, The House of Mirth. Lily, Bart, and a companion are walking through a park. Lily had no real intimacy with nature, but she had a passion for the appropriate and could be keenly sensitive to a scene which was the fitting background of her own sensations. The landscape outspread below her seemed an enlargement of her present mood, and she found something of herself in its calmness, its breadth, and its long free reaches. On the nearer slopes, the sugar maples wavered like pyres of light. Lower down was a massing of gray orchards, and here and there the lingering green of an oak grove. Which choice best describes a function of the underlined sentence in the text as a whole? So, of course, it's important that you read before and after. With just having one paragraph here, you want to get a context on everything. And what we see here with this underlined, with the underlines here, is what I would say is it's an example of what comes before it. And how might it be an example of what comes before it? Notice just before it says it was fitting background of her own sensations. And how's that? It explains after. That the landscape outspread below her seemed an enlargement of her present mood. It seems like it is giving an example, again, of what came before it. So we go to the answer choices. Want to see why the wrong answer is wrong, why the right answer is right. Answer choice A, it creates a detailed image of the physical setting of the scene. The problem is it's not detailed. Why is it not detailed? Because it's just saying landscape is outspread, enlargement of her mood. We don't know what mood she's in. We don't know what the landscape is. She found something in it. Okay, something in its calmness, its breath, and its free reaches. So we do get, but that's really still general. Detailed image would be like, hey, there's a tree here. It has this kind of leaves and blah, 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 blah. Answer choice A is gone. Answer choice B, it establishes that a character is experiencing an internal conflict. There is no conflict here. There is harmony if, like we said, it's a fitting background of her own sensations. It sounds like it's harmonious with its own sensations, opposite of conflict. Answer choice C, it makes an assertion that the next sentence then expands on. So what's the assertion made here? So I'll read the underline again. The landscape outspread below her seemed an enlargement of her present mood, and she found something of herself in its calmness, its breath, and its free reaches. And then after that it says, on the nearer slopes. It seems like there's a shift in focus from the underline to the following sentence. The underlined sentence is landscape outspread. She's got a wide view, and then the nearer slopes. Now the focus shifts. So the next sentence does not expand on it. And you want to make sure that you keep straight what it's talking about, the sentence itself versus the next sentence. And then answer choice D looks like that's got to be our correct answer. It illustrates an idea that is introduced in the previous sentence. What idea is introduced in the previous sentence is that the background is fitting to her own sensations. And then it says it's an enlargement of her mood. And remember my prediction. I said it looks like it's an example of what was stated before it. An example or an illustration of what was stated before it, of the idea introduced in the previous sentence. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty with sentence completion with, reading comprehension questions. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments section. If you have to shoot a video on it, click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and check out our 1-minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.